the very top rung of the ladder of law enforcement for our state and our county, and we're very pleased again to have his leadership on items like this. Now, there's no other item on this agenda concerning anything other than what's posted here. Now, Mr. Alderman, you're here to make a statement of some kind, is that
yes.
right? And that's what we're going to allow you to do because you're a member of the public. We'll hear from you, but I'm going to tell you that we're just going to limit your time to several minutes, and we're not going to have any discussion about it. So what statement do you want to make to us?
Okay, I want to read something to you. Thanks for honoring the agenda, because your Friday agenda is terribly out of order.
Well,
and inappropriate.
Well,
now that's my statement. Didn't ask the question. Just made a statement. Okay, that's what you asked me to do. Okay.
Yeah, you should make a statement.
I want you to remember this.
We're extending a courtesy to you, so you extend a courtesy to us.
Right.
Go ahead.
When an agenda needs to be amended to accommodate action on an emergency matter, both the amended meeting agenda and the meeting minutes must explain the facts and the circumstances of the emergency. This was not done. This is a violation of the Open Meetings Act. That's why I asked the police to be here, because I'm going to file charges against you if you tried to hold me. You didn't, but if you tried to hold me to the Friday agenda, you are criminals.
Mr. Alderman, please.
Now, I've just made a statement.
Mr. Alderman,
all my statements.
Let's have some decorum. We appreciate free speech. We welcome free speech, but we don't want attacks, and we think they're out of order. So if you have something to say about the propriety of the agenda, that's fine. But accusations of criminal behavior,
well, I'm accusing you of breaking the law.
What we're going to tolerate.
But I'm hoping that you all won't let this happen again. The next time you amend something, I'm going to be right here asking what are the circumstances, what are the reasons, and I'll be in here to talk to Sue about it. She knows now what it takes. I have been working for several years trying to get government bodies to do the right thing by the agendas. And I'm proud that you got an agenda. And Marty, I'm proud that you go at it very well. But you got to have the reasons. The next time there's an emergency change, it's not going to be just 4 asterisks and say it was changed on such and such a date. It's going to tell me precisely why. I'll ask Dave to do his job. I'm not going to do it on this one because you're allowing me to do this. But I'm saying don't let it happen again.
Anything else?
Yes, I certainly do. I want you to see a copy of the law. Residence of officers. The Governor, Secretary of State, State Superintendent of Free Schools, Auditor, Treasurer, Attorney General, Commissioner of Agriculture shall reside at the seat of government during their term of office.
Is this 654 West Virginia Code?
Yes, sir. I want you to read it. In fact, I made you a copy so you can see it.
We have it.
Okay. What this says is every county and district officer, Central District, Northern District, Southern District, except the prosecuting attorney, shall, during his or her continuance in office, reside in the county or district for which he or she was elected. I'm putting the she part in there to make sure we cover Donna. In big letters, and the removal by any officer from the state, county, circuit, county, or district for which he was elected or chosen shall vacate his office. David Fleming, I want to know exactly where you live.
None of your business.
That's just a statement. You're telling me it's none of my business. Do you think that I have a right to have a commissioner representing the right people?
Mr. Alderman, now listen, here.
I did add a question. I'm sorry, I take that away.
Yeah, you certainly did, and it's fine for you to educate us in the law, and I appreciate that, and we're very concerned about the law. Now, the residence of a particular commissioner, if you want to get in touch with the commissioner, you can do it in a multitude of ways.
Including going to his house.
Well, I would suggest
Not
that you
invited.
can do it, Mr.
I'm not invited. Thank
Mr.
you.
Alderman, you can do it by contacting our administrative assistant, Ms. Helton. You can do it by coming to a meeting as you're doing and face-to-face have a dialogue and discussion with.
David doesn't think so. He disagrees with you on that.
Excuse me. You can do it by email through our website, and of course you can do it through the United States Post Office by sending a letter to the address of record of all the commissioners, which is known. Now, the question of whether or not a particular commissioner lives in a particular place or not is not a subject for the county commission itself to opine on or to take action on. We have no jurisdiction about that whatsoever. And number two, we would certainly be in a conflict of interest to even consider such an item. So if you have a question about that, that aspect of what you're talking about, you need to raise it in a court of competent jurisdiction, being the Circuit Court of Pocahontas County, if there is an issue. But I would assure you that each of the commissioners now resides in the district in which they were elected, and that's what it is, sir.
You know where
and
David
nothing
lives?
Else.
Do you know where he lives?
That is what it is, sir, and nothing else.
Lots
now,
of
if
people.
you don't
We're on
like
TV,
that,
right?
Yes.
I'm asking the people of this county to confirm where David Clint Fleming is living.
Lots of people know where I live. I'm
Tom
just not
Shipley
going to tell
doesn't.
you.
Mr.
One of your best friends?
Alderman, is there anything else?
I want to know, this is a statement, not a question. I want to know where David Fleming is living and how long he's been there.
Okay.
What's the big secret, Dave?
Mr. Alderman, there is no secret.
Well, it's a secret to me. I don't know where he lives.
I'm going to tell you, as president of the commission,
Yeah.
Mr. Fleming resides in the district
Where?
in which he elected.
Where?
You may reach him either through Miss Helton. You may reach him by email. You may reach him at his post office address.
I went to his post office. He can't live there.
If you want to have a communication,
I want to talk to Dave personally
he's right here.
at his home.
Well,
You
he
should have
he
talked to
already
me before you went
indicated.
off.
He already indicated.
Your manner of approach to this issue has
Doesn't
made
wanna
me
talk
not
to you.
want to tell you. So that's the.
You can tell everybody in this county right now and resolve this problem. We have to assume you don't live in the northern district. I'm assuming that right now.
Mr. Alderman, you can assume what you like. The truth is, I reside in the northern district.
And you say it's none of my business.
Your approach to asking.
I'm a citizen.
Mr.
Your
Alderman,
approach is out of line, and I'm just not going to tell you.
It's none of my business.
Mr.
Well, do I apologize to you for asking you something wasn't your business? I didn't ask you if you committed adultery.
okay, Mr. Alderman, Mr. Alderman, Mr. Alderman, you're done. Thank you very much.
Thank you.